I think if anything, I put a pressure, if it's okay if I pivot the question.
Yeah.
There was a pressure within school, and not that anybody like put pressure on me to like use my voice in a particular way, but I was in a cohort of directors, like student directors. There was 10 of us. There was only two black students, like including me, and I was like the only black woman. And with having the junior thesis and the senior thesis, I was like, oh, I need to like make a statement and all this type of stuff. And in my junior thesis, like I felt so like sick with that pressure. Like it was so heavy that I feel like I'm rambling.
No, you're good. Talk. That's what it's about.
I found this clip of Ayo Adebri from The Bear. She's a black actress, and she was on a red carpet, and she's like, I feel like everybody expects black people to have like some type of message about like oppression or something, but like black people can just exist, and that's the message. And I like saw that right before writing my junior thesis, so like that gave me full authority at that time in junior year just to write a story about four black characters going through like a basic thing. Like there was no oppression. Like it was simply about a dinner before graduation and her friends move away, essentially. Right. Like that's millions of people go through that every single year, and it's like black, white, Asian, Hispanic, everything. So I think that's where I kind of like got in my head about the pressure, and that's why I kind of want to take more of like not like a political but a little bit more like passionate voice this year. But definitely no pressure from my parents, but I think just pressure I put on myself, like as a black woman, like using my voice properly in the film industry.
How do you navigate that, like being in the film industry? Because just the example you put in the ratio between like I guess like black students in your class versus just like black people that get opportunities in like film in general, it's kind of like you can see the parallels in that. Like so, like how do you balance that? How do you navigate that? Not like I said, like not putting that pressure on yourself, or just like the stuff that you write that you want to put out and making sure like it stays your voice and not letting people, I guess, like tweak it or whatever it may be.
I think it's a tango. I mean, once again, I think it's all a pressure that I kind of put on myself. And I don't think I'm delusional for putting that pressure on myself, because I know people outside of my department or like the school might like see some type of way about my work. But like my like professors and my classmates reading my scripts were pretty supportive. I feel like I lost my train of thought. I was going somewhere with that. Can you re-ask the question?
Yeah, so I mean, how do you navigate those pressures? You said you were one of two black people in your class in the media space and film, well, not media space, but the film industry. Like you don't see too many black people get like those opportunities. Yeah. So those are those parallels. So how do like you navigate that when you're trying to direct, when you're doing your storytelling, things of that nature?
Yeah, I think it comes down to I haven't had too hard of an issue advocating for myself as like a black woman in my department, because I'm a pretty passionate person. Like I speak my mind respectfully, but like for example, like the chairman of my program, like I would be in his office at least like once a semester advocating. But I think what kept me afloat in like navigating that is I had like good examples around me. I would say like about a year ago, like I got a mentor, like Kyra Knox. Shout out Kyra Knox, she's amazing. But she's a black woman, Philadelphia based filmmaker. That's such a mouthful. But yeah, she's like based in Philadelphia, and she does like documentaries. I think she says, well, actually, I don't want to spill her projects just in case it's not classified. But having her as an example, and like she like is the first one to tell me to kick imposter syndrome in its butt.